All right, how do you feel with 10 days left until Waco?
I feel nervous, actually. I always take time off in the winter, and my putting always, I lose it. And I always have this paranoid fear that it's not going to come back. And I was practicing and practicing, and it wasn't coming back. 2 weeks till the season, and I got scared. And last night the thing clicked that I think I was doing wrong, and so I'm confident. Hello.
Hey.
I'm so sorry I'm late, but I got the greatest excuse ever.
Okay.
So I'm driving here, and somehow my map, I looked at it, it goes, you're 6 hours and 17 minutes away. Somehow it was sending me to the New Orleans Museum of Death.
Wow.
Swear to God.
Odd.
So I am going to hopefully put into practice what I figured out last night, and I'm going to be doing it with my friend Jonah, who is also working on his putting, asked me for a little bit of help, so we're going to see if we can put a band-aid on that as well. This is Jonah Jet Jernigan with Westside Discs and Drive, and he's been a friend of mine for years, and he asked me to help with a glitch in his putting. So see if we can take care of that. Right? So that is very small. The timing required to be precise on that is, number one, you lose power, and number two, you need... There we go. Okay, that didn't go in. I didn't say there you go. Like, it came out right.
Yeah.
It's the only one. Oh my God. That is so much better. Unbelievable. All right, so you know what you need to work on.
I need to stop my wrist because I'm going way too far. I'm just flinging it at that point.
Just keep doing what you're doing. As long as it comes out correctly, you've done it right. I am so happy right now. I was worried, but I think I got this putting thing fixed. The disc is coming out better. Waco's 2 weeks away. I basically have 2 weeks to just imprint what I've worked on into my form so I don't think about it or get it wrong at the tournament. But I think that's enough time. Hole 2 of the world's greatest disc golf course, and it's 850 feet. Road is out of bounds, parking lot is out of bounds, pavilion is out of bounds, tennis courts are out of bounds, volleyball courts out of bounds, sand is out of bounds, swimming pool area is out of bounds, shuffleboard's out of bounds, and the lake is out of bounds with a 2-stroke penalty because we're going to throw cardinals and wrens. These are prototypes, and it's a 2-stroke penalty if you lose a expensive prototype. All right, let's do it. Oh my God, that's actually a perfect throw. Look at that. That is so good.
Safe.
It's safe.
I think that'll do. If I remember anything about where anything is.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, we are just outside of Tyler, Texas. We're in Palestine, Texas, and this is Lake just outside of Tyler, us. That's the Latin name.
That's great.
That is safe too. That is on grass.
That's sweet.
Uh-oh. I think it's safe.
Oh, that would have been electric. That was a throw and run.
I played for par.
Yeah, I gotta mark my disc. Hold up. Gotta mark it.
Okay. All right, so you've had a couple months now, basically, getting to see what this life is like, right? I mean, you're basically moving into a new place, and then a day later, 5 days later, 3 days later, you pack up every single thing you own into a truck, and then you move into a new place. Clint McClellan is one of the best disc golfers of all time. Definitely, like in the '80s, he was amazing. I think he got second place at the World Championships in Charlotte, and I believe he did it in flip-flops.
Oh, sweet.
And his balls hanging out.
Definitely Daisy Dukes. Yes, he wore his Daisy Dukes. So we're in October Frizz, and two things happened there. He ended up winning the award for the most fun, which is why you're at October Frizz. The first thing he did is we were all sitting around the tournament director Harvey's house, and it was a big party, everybody's drinking, and someone said, "Hey Clint, why don't you eat that moth?" And Clint says, "You catch that moth, I'll eat it." So we're chasing this moth around the house, we can't catch this moth. And God's honest truth, I wouldn't tell the story if there weren't 40 witnesses. Clint said, "Don't worry, he will come to me." And he puts his hand out, the moth flies straight into his hand, he throws it in his beer, he drinks it. So that was the first 40 witnesses. But then later that night, Clint passes out on the couch. At some point he has to wake up to use the restroom, so he wanders out and for some reason out to use the tree in the front yard of Harvey's house, and then he wanders back into the house and passes out on the couch of Harvey's next door neighbor. Harvey had never met his next door neighbor. His next door neighbor had just moved in and woke up, found a strange man in Daisy Dukes sleeping on his couch. Clint did that.
That was
So much fun to come back to Nacogdoches, Texas to do a clinic. I first came back here all the way back in '95, and such a beautiful park. This time I had a special guest. God, I just want everyone to know that disc golf is for them. It is for everyone, it's for the whole family. A beautiful family came out and we worked on skills, and yeah, they'll be enjoying disc golf the rest of their life.
So we're gonna record why you decided to go to Bird Names.
Mm-hmm.
You got any thoughts, Gabby?
I think I do.
You want to sit down right there in the middle and see what we got for light?
I think so.
All right. I don't like these pillows; they're asymmetrical. I think I might be changing my mind. I think that's gonna be an edge light. All right. Do you have a good idea of what you're gonna say?
I think so. And then I do best just doing it, and then if we don't like it, we can re-record it.
Okay. You want to sit down so I can get my light figured out?
I do, as a matter of fact.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. How do you feel with 10 days left until Waco?
I feel nervous, actually.
Do you?
I do. Want me to tell you what makes me nervous?
Yes.
The reason I am nervous for Waco is that even though I qualified and I earned my spot and deserve to be there, certainly 20 years from now I will not be good enough to compete. Which means somewhere between today and a point in the future will be that day where I'm no longer good enough to compete. And I am not at an age where I'm going to go practice and train hard for a year and then come back. So when it's over, it's over. And I am nervous because I don't know if this is going to be the year. I don't think it is, but it could be.
All right. So we're going to record about why you decided to go to Bird Names.
Mm-hmm.
You got any thoughts, Gabby?
I think I do. And I'll do my best, and then I'll just try my best.